So here's a pretty neat little thing that I put together several years ago. Basically I ran a wire like this. This is for something else, but one of these inline fuses. I think I probably put a maybe like a 5 amp fuse in there. Ran the wire up through here, and it's actually not one of these, but anyway, ran it under there, under the carpeting. There's the wire, and this is, for some reason, doesn't show up very well on camera. It looks more like that in real life, but for some reason the camera is not picking it up at all, unless I completely shade it. Anyway, and then I put in a couple auxiliary plugs right here, and it's pretty straightforward. Slide this guy out. I got an automatic, obviously. And so, here's the wire coming from the battery. A little connection right there, and basically all it does is positive runs to the positive of this guy and splits off and runs to the positive of this guy, positive of that guy. Put some RTV on there to try to insulate it, because those are live. I mean, you know, you just don't want metal exposed. And then for the negative, this is just coming, I just screwed this into the, into the frame up there, ran it to here, ran it to the, whatever, I guess the cylinder, and then ran it to the negative. Oh, okay, so yeah, right, obviously I have the button in between the run from the positive to the little LED thing, or whatever it's called. I don't know if you should switch the positive, have the positive switched or the negative switched, or if it makes a difference. But anyway, that's the deal. Pretty straightforward. Split right there. And this wiring is real nasty. I mean, like this little chunk right here. Because I did this over the course of a couple years. I messed with it a couple times. And these things are, I wrote myself a little note there. Anyway, those are cheap. You can get it for like whatever, $5-7 at AutoZone or something like that, and it just screws together. And then I glued it so that it wouldn't come unscrewed if I ever rotated the thing. But I use those all the time. Really super handy. This guy, I'm not sure where the wiring leads in here, but I feel like I may have blown a fuse on that sometime, and so I use it occasionally, but I think I use these more frequently. And obviously put them on either side of the shift lever so that it won't interrupt anything. I got this little readout. Oh, I used a Dremel to cut that out, and this one is, I think it's a hole, yeah. So just used a drill to drill that out, and that's really, it's a little smaller. It's really close to the size of those guys, but it's a little smaller. But I just got that on eBay for, I mean, I just did, 12 volt readout or something like that. And it was really cheap, and I got the little button from Radio Shack. And this is a fairly crappy button, but it was the best I could find at the time. And whatever, it works. Doesn't exactly look stock. It's alright.